iRead Incorporated presents the National Palace Museum Archive. Hello, members of the Association for Asian Studies and participants in the AAS 2021 Virtual Annual Conference. Greetings to you all from the entire staff at Taiwan-based iRead Incorporated. Some of you we have already had the pleasure of meeting in Taiwan or at previous AAS annual conferences. Our sales division colleagues had hoped to meet the rest of you in person at this year's gathering in North America. However, the ongoing pandemic has precluded that this year. So instead, we offer this video presentation on just one of the many outstanding products and services that iRead is ready to provide to sinologists and academic researchers. The goal is for you to get to know us better and to help us learn how we can best serve you and the academic community you support. So, for this year, we will focus exclusively on one iRead offering, the prestigious Taiwan-based National Palace Museum Electronic Archive. It comprises current and back issues of 3 journals published by the National Palace Museum: the National Palace Museum Research Quarterly, the Palace Museum Monthly of Chinese Art, and the National Palace Museum Bulletin. These journals enjoy substantial prestige in the museum research community for good reason. The museum today is home to the world's largest collection of Chinese art, almost 700,000 ancient Chinese artifacts, held in the Forbidden City of Peking during the imperial era and intended for the eyes only of the ruling emperor. Now, these priceless objects are accessible to the rest of the world. At any time, approximately 3,000 artifacts dating from the Neolithic Age to the modern era are on display in the museum's buildings. The National Palace Museum's roots go back to post-imperial Peking, where it was founded in 1925. There it remained until the museum's massive collection moved to Taiwan in 1948 during the Chinese Civil War. Its main building in Taipei was completed in 1965. Such a massive collection, of which only a tiny fraction can be physically displayed at any time, has naturally become the object of considerable academic research and public attention over the years, published by the museum in 3 journals. The journal of greatest immediate concern to academic research librarians is the National Palace Museum Research Quarterly, a bilingual Chinese-English peer-reviewed scholarly journal published since July 1966 for a total of 54 volumes to date. Issued in March, June, September, and December of each year, the quarterly features academic monographs on art, art history, rare books, and historical documents, and topics in the fields of history, archaeology, and technology. By way of example, it recently published presentations made at the International Symposium on Dynasty Ritual Schemas, co-organized by prominent regional universities and research institutions. The second journal in the National Palace Museum Electronic Archive is the National Palace Museum Monthly of Chinese Art. In all, 447 issues of this Chinese-language general interest journal have been published since 1983, with an English table of contents and abstracts. Its monthly format allows timely coverage of a wide range of Chinese art topics, including museum exhibitions, background information on ancient books, modern dating and preservation techniques, and much, much more. The third journal in the National Palace Museum Archive is the National Palace Museum Bulletin, issued between 1966 and 2018 when publication ended. The entire bulletin archive, written primarily in English, but also French and other European languages, comprises 50 volumes. You may already hold a number of print editions of these journals in your collection. The electronic archive version can help fill in missing volumes, extend borrowing capacity when physical user access may be limited, and offer powerful new tools for finding, accessing, parsing, and collating English or Chinese information therein. The archive is available to libraries in various configurations, that can allow for permanent acquisition of the entire back issue archive, plus online access to the current year of journal issues as they are released. This access is possible through the online eRead service that many of you may already know of and use. It allows users to quickly retrieve the documents they want by title, keywords, authors, and abstracts, and obtain full-text PDF files. When these powerful features are applied to the electronic archive content, the entire oeuvre of museum publications becomes a single unified nexus of authoritative academic research and expert insight into Chinese art, available to your library users at the touch of a key. If you already subscribe to the online eRead database service, the museum's archive content then is automatically linked to the greater corpus of sinological and humanities research available via that database, with search results conveniently divided by subject, year, journal title, and publication area. Thus, the electronic archive can substantively enhance the value, effectiveness, and productivity of your library's holdings of the museum's publications. The availability of such powerful digital tools stems from the core competence and professionalism of iRead Incorporated. The company was founded 2 decades ago to apply digital techniques to disseminating academic insight into East Asian culture. With nearly 150 employees, iRead Incorporated has quickly grown over the past 20 years into a regional knowledge company of substantial size and importance within the greater Asia market. Via its many database and publishing services, iRead disseminates and sources academic book, journal, and conference proceedings in Chinese and other Asian languages to and from research communities throughout the Asia region. iRead also operates the exclusive source for electronic editions of National Palace Museum books, the iRead eBooks platform. That features nearly 300 Chinese language titles published between 1989 and 2019, with more titles added continuously. One of the many ebook titles now available is the National Palace Museum Calligraphy and Painting Catalog. This 32-volume set, published between 1989 and 2015, offers a complete anthology of the most famous paintings in the museum's collection, replete with full annotations by experts. The electronic edition of this work facilitates easy retrieval of particular paintings and ready access to detailed descriptions with unparalleled cross-checking accuracy. Overall, the iRead eBooks platform offers 80,000 Chinese language ebook titles from nearly 3,000 publishers in all parts of the Chinese-speaking region. Authorized users can log on from locations outside your institution to read online at the most convenient time and in the most conducive setting. iRead Incorporated has grown into a global disseminator of Chinese language and Asian-sourced academic knowledge, with research and academic library clients worldwide. As pandemic concerns continue to discourage physical access to your library's print collections, e-book and e-journal offerings have gained more importance than ever before. The pandemic will also likely continue to hinder opportunities for members of iRead's sales division to meet you in person for a while. Nevertheless, our dedicated staff remain available via email and video conferencing. To learn more about the advantages of our version of the National Palace Museum's electronic archive, simply contact us at sales@iread.com. We will be glad to arrange an online meeting at a mutually convenient time, or promptly answer your questions via email. In the meantime, all of us at iRead Incorporated thank you for your kind attention and wish you and your colleagues a safe, healthy, and productive 2021.